I feel like for me, just learning the difference between the Mustang Dyno versus the other type of a dyno and where the numbers are, I wasn't really expecting anything one way or another, or expectations higher or lower. Yeah, I want consistent. I want a baseline. That way when I come back and I make all the other modifications, then I have something and I'm not on something completely different. But eventually I'll dress it up and make it look all pretty.
Because it's a twin, you got twin engines. The engine pull their intakes. The nice HKS blow-off valves. So that was that you're hearing. That's off the HKSs. They have that distinct blow-off sound. The engine stuff is super cool for these cars. Look at something. So what engine does that a lot of intake companies don't do. See how this is bigger and it goes narrow? It allows this car to suck more air in, and then they narrow it up by the mass airflow sensor so the car reads air correctly, but it's still pulling air in like it needs. So these things can pull a little bit more air in because they're a little bit bigger, but they do narrow down, which allows that air to volume through a little bit better. Their technology is kind of cool.
The Kia, nobody can actually tune these. There's been a couple people tried some Motec systems to be able to get them dialed in, but it's just kind of an anomaly. There's some piggyback tunes that exist with it. 431?
Yeah, 431.
Okay.
Yeah, 431, 549. Damn, nice.
So yeah, I've got some more stuff I'm going to be doing to it. Throwing the primary downpipes, upgraded to hybrid turbos, and then doing block inserts, adjust timing, all that kind of stuff. Head studs, that way I can actually push it. And then the water meth kit's going into it.
Yeah.
And then from there, I feel like 600 was the original goal, but now I need to get a little bit more aggressive and go for 650. But learning the differences in the dynos, I don't know how that's going to correlate to like your guys' type of number. So if I can get 600 on that, would be a goal.
That would be a real goal. Right?
If you probably look at your DynoJet, you're probably 10% more on horsepower and torque.
It's kind of, it changes because our dyno uses an eddy current engine, or motor, excuse me, that basically slows the vehicle down and applies a synthetic load that matches the car's weight and drag coefficient. So it basically mimics the road, whereas DynoJet just has a giant drum, and your car's job is to roll it. So it doesn't change. So like if you put a diesel on a DynoJet, it doesn't care that the vehicle weighs 10,000 pounds, and it doesn't care that yours weighs 4. It's the same weight every time, whereas that simulates the car.
Okay, that makes perfect
so
sense.
You're closer to your road horsepower on the Mustang than the DynoJet.
Exactly.
Okay,
so that's more true numbers here.
Yeah.
But everybody, if you're looking online or whatever,
Everyone wants to post DynoJet numbers.
Yeah, if you want to go to the car meet with a cool plaque, go get DynoJet numbers.
Sure.
Like have your car tuned on one of these, so they really push it to the limit. You get actual data. Then when you want to flex, go to the DynoJet, get a big number.
The guys on the Mazda website, the 410 Mazda, know they're like, "Are you running on a Mustang?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Heck yeah, man.
Dude, if you run on a DynoJet, he goes,
Where is this thing?
Stupid.
As long as people understand.
Is this a cross track?
Yeah, that's a 2.5 swap cross track.
What?
Yeah, it's a 2.5 swap cross track. So like,